Hey, it's Kaero. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing standard best of one ranked. We're doing a new Esper build. This is pretty much an Esper mid-range build, but it has counterspells, which is what you kind of need against the mono black meta. So if we take a look at our matchups here, we can see 10 games are played over an hour and 5 minutes. 70% win rate in total, 75% on the play, 67% on the draw. We are 50% against Mono Black, currently the strongest deck in the meta, but everything else we are pretty good against. And one thing to note here, too, is Mono Black, and if you take a look down here at Orzhov and Rakdos, meaning white-black and black-red, those are all basically the same shell with a little bit of different flavor here and there, like Rakdos is playing Blood Tithe Harvester on turn 2, and sometimes Fable the Mirror Breaker, but generally they have the meat hooks, they have the Graveyard Trespassers, they have Sheoldred, they have all the same staples, and Invoke Despair sometimes, usually in Orzhov as well. So this deck basically wins by playing bounce and removal spells early. Then we get up to Wedding Announcement, we slam one of those down, we start making some tokens. Liliana the Veil comes down the opponent's side, makes us sack a token, that's fine. We also have a Liliana the Veil on our side, and then we have Raffine, and we have Wandering Emperor to make tokens again. And the big thing here is Obscura Interceptor. If you can get a turn 4 Obscura Interceptor, they tap out for Invoke Despair or any other big spells. Sometimes in Grixis and stuff like that too. 5 and 6, turn 5 and 6 is where people are hitting their high value spells. So if you can intercept that, bounce it back to their hand, and you happen to have Raffine on the board, you can start swinging in, conniving, and making your creatures huge. And usually the game will end from there. I hope you enjoy the deck. Thank you very much for subscribing. And please hit that thumbs up and comment if you have any questions, and I will see you next time. Alright, opponent's going first. Mana's looking decent. Got a Spell Pierce. We can get a Wedding Announcement on turn 3. Not too bad. Gonna need another Plains at some point for the Emperor. Looks like opponent's playing Esper as well. Is it an Esper Mirror? Probably not this build. Probably something a little bit different. Ooh, Evolved Sleeper. Alright, there's Raffine. That's nice. We're chilling. They're going to level up their Evolved Sleeper here. Kind of dangerous to do in a cut-down meta, but... I really hope they play Wedding Announcement. Dang, they didn't play anything. They have blue. So, do we try to Liliana here, make him sack the Evolved Sleeper? If they have a counter, either way, something's getting countered. What do we care about countering? Let's get this one. If this is countered, it's not as big of a deal, especially if they keep one creature out. Okay. Wedding Announcement's down. Sleeper's getting big. As long as they only keep Sleeper out as their only creature, we can Liliana the Veil that next turn and we'll feel pretty good. Oh yeah, this is gonna be excellent. Alright, they have no way to stop us. Our Liliana block. Okay, Liliana, and then we'll hold up Spell Pierce for any non-creature spells that they want to try to play.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Alright, feeling pretty good about this so far. Invoke Despair, that's why we have Spell Pierce, baby. That's one invoke down, and we have Interceptor mana now. So, Here we go, another wedding announcement. I think we're gonna discard our cut down. Let's at least do that.
Don't overthink things.
Tenacious Underdog was their discard. There's a good chance that's coming in, so let's go with the wedding announcement. Make a bunch of tokens. We'll force the meat hook out early if they have one. If they don't, it could overwhelm them, and if they don't do it this turn, okay, not the end of the world. We'll get rid of the one that's over with. So we want the card draw. Okay, in for 2. Hold up the Interceptor. Draw a card. That's 2 Invoke Despairs down. Sleeper's fine. Let's try to put that on the bottom of the library. The more damage we can get in with these 1/1s, the better. See if we get to draw another card. Okay. Still hanging out with Interceptor. We need to counter their big things, and then after we do that, we run them out of cards. Pump these little tokens. Get after it. That's fine. That's bait. We let that pass. They have something. They're debating. Meat hook. Okay. If we put it back to their hand, they'll just cast it again for 1. So that's fine. What else? Anything else? Okay, we're going in then. Let's get rid of this wedding announcement. Bring him to 10, hold up another Interceptor. Looking in their graveyard. For what? Do they have Takenuma trying to bring something back? Spell Pierce is cool. Alright, let's just keep going then. Emperor will return that to hand. See if they have another meat hook. Emperor comes down, gonna exile our Interceptor, bring them to 8 health. We can Raffine back for 2. Let's Spell Pierce this. Make them really pay for it.
I am
will protect my people.
Okay, so now we have Raffine mana and Interceptor mana. So we're going straight to the face here. Now they have to decide if they want to make a 2/2 token, kill their Emperor. Sorin. We intercept you, buddy. Alright, got there. Yes, nice game one. Hopefully we can keep that momentum up. Spell Pierce is awesome in this meta, it seems like. Opponent goes first. Our lands are looking okay. We have counters and a Tenacious Underdog. That's probably okay, actually. Damn fly in here. Spell Pierce may be to counter a turn 3 planeswalker. Double Make disappears, so we're good. We just need to find some creatures here to hammer some damage in. Blue. Okay. Bet they'll have something to play on turn 3. Don't you think so? I thought so. So if they have a Spell Pierce and they use it here, that's okay, because we can Infernal Grasp that away and hold up a Spell Pierce on our end. Actually, we have Raffine's Tower, so let's just do this, because they really want this Ledger Shredder to resolve. Go Wedding Announcement. If they try to counter, we'll Spell Pierce that. Okay, looking good. That's fine. That's card advantage for us. Virtuoso. Okay, so they're going to put combat research or whatever else makes this thing unblockable. So I think we're just going to hold up an Interceptor. Chill out here with our variety of counters. And then having them tapped out and finding a Spell Pierce would be great. Yeah, security bypass. Now we're going to do this, and then we're going to bounce that back to their hand, and then we're going to gain some life off this, hopefully. And that will put a big wrench in their plans of, like, having one creature do a bunch of damage to us. Underdog goes. Bypass back to hand. We'll find a cut down. We'll find something. Ooh, they're attacking. Alright, that's fine. They must have an answer for the Interceptor then. Grasp is great. What are the chances they have a slip out the back in their hand? And if they do, why don't we Spell Pierce it? Yeah, that seems like a great plan. Let's attack with 2 so we can... They're going to shore that up. Ooh, they're shoring it up. We're killing it then. Alright, I think we got this one. Yep. Good game. Alright, we're going first. Mana looks good. Possible. We could play Raven Man on turn 2 and then discard some stuff, make some birds. Feel pretty excited about that. I haven't played with Raven Man too much. Let's get the tower in. Green. Death Bonnet Sprout. In your upkeep, mill a card. If there are 3 more creatures, transform it into a 3/3 fungus horror. And then at the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile a card from a graveyard. If a creature card is exiled that way, put a counter on it. Okay. Let's not Infernal Grasp it. Let's get the Raven Man out. Try to make him sacrifice it with a Liliana next turn. Willowgeist. When 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, put a counter on it. When it dies, gain life equal to its power. Alright. Take that.
Happy to help, but one of your friends has to leave.
Okay, Infernal Grasp, Raven Man, killing Liliana, that's okay. Not really a problem.
When they hit back.
This thing is basically deactivated right now. So we'll do this. Urgoyf. Power is equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard, and toughness is equal to that number plus 1. And then this triggers when things leave the graveyard. Okay. Chillin'. I don't know, I've never seen this deck before, and I don't know, it could be good. We'll take that. Any other... Do they have a big play? Mulch. Reveal top 4 cards, put all lands revealed this way into your hand, the rest in your graveyard. They have a Writhing Necromass in here. So I think that's fine. They're going to try to reanimate something. Okay. In we go.
I'm not overconfident. You're just under the Keep watch for intruders.
They want things in their graveyard, that's for sure. I don't see any Titans of Industry or anything in here, though. Yeah, I see Old Stick Fingers, a Death Bonnet Sprout. Okay. And a Writhing Necromass. We can cut down the Undead Butler. They can return a creature from their graveyard to their hand. We can put a +1 counter on this, give this first strike, so if they block it with Necromass, that goes away. Then what else? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was gonna think if we just Infernal Grasp this and kill this.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Okay, we'll end the turn there. If I were them, I would just kind of hang back and not attack. I prefer they attack with a lot of stuff, right? So we'll block here. Kill that. Very interesting. They have 3 blockers, we have 3 attackers.
Try not to miss me. You're done.
Okay, we're just gonna chill. See if they attack and we catch them with the Emperor.
Now you've done it. That's coming off. My judgment is final.
Mulch. Alright, but they only have 1 mana, so we can get through here, draw a piece of removal or something. We can blitz this underdog, remove one of their things, and hopefully get through for lethal or damn near. Infernal Grasp is good. This is going to put a counter on a creature they control.
Remember your training.
See where they go. Okay, I'm not sure how much good cut down's going to do us here, but we nullified their stage 2 here. I guess we could cut down this whenever it comes back in. Yeah, they blitz the underdog. That's not going to do anything. If they don't have any removal.
I'm never done for good.
I think that's good game. Could be wrong. They have 3. Oh, they have an underdog. Alright, so then we're cutting this down. And just in case they have something, we're blitzing this. And we're in. Alright, got there. Ooh, that deck had some huge creatures, though. Huge creatures. Good game. Alright, opponent goes first. This looks pretty good. We will keep this hand. Ooh, Concealing Curtains. What, they need 3 mana to transform this? We'll wait. No underdog yet. Underdog can't get through that anyway. I want to try to counter whatever this is. Okay. They get to discard something. We get to draw a card. So it's probably going to be Wandering Emperor or Wedding Announcement, I would think. Maybe the counterspell. Emperor, we draw Raven Man. Not a bad replacement. Raven Man would be cool if they tried to Liliana the Veil, make us discard things.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come for answers.
We'll sack the token.
Off you go.
It'll be interesting to see if they take up Liliana here or not. I don't know if they realize it make us a bird or not, but it would be cool if they did. Ooh, they just meat hook everything except the underdog. Touche. What else? They have 2 cards left. We can draw a land, we can Wedding Announcement and hold up a Make Disappear, which would be awesome.
We all have things we'd rather.
We'll get rid of Void Rend. Raffine is interesting. Let's go Raffine. See if we can dig up a land here. We can, so we'll get rid of the announcement. just to have the counterspell available for any big thing that they do.
Knew this was a waste of time.
I think we're looking good here. We want to have a counterspell for an Invoke Despair. Yeah, we'll take it. Definitely not getting death touched. Okay, we should be able to slam here. Let's get rid of Emperor and an Interceptor. We have to get rid of 3. Guess the land. What could they possibly do here? This is going to bring us to 8. Okay. So their plan is to block. But they can block one of the things, meaning we need to get Raffine up like 3. If we discard Make Disappear Obscura Interceptor here, that's Raffine's a 5 power, and then at the least there's 4 other power here. Yeah, we're good. So I'm thinking about what they have in their hand, because Raffine has Ward 1, but if they had an Infernal Grasp in their hand, discarding all 3 of these and keeping only lands would actually be very bad for us, because they could Infernal Grasp this token and then block the underdog here, and then take 5 from Raffine, go to 4, and then be able to hit us back. So I was just kind of pacing that out. I think probably the best thing to do would be to let this attack go through as it is. Let them block one of these. Discard the lands and keep up Interceptor and Make Disappear. Maybe with one other land, discard the other Raffine. Good game. Alright, we're going first. I like that a lot. I like having an Infernal Grasp and then being able to Wedding Announcement on turn 3. Seems good. White mana. Okay, let's Raffine's Tower. I don't think we're going to have to Infernal Grasp anything right now. If they played that big of a threat... Oh, that is kind of a big threat. Yeah. Enchantments can get out of hand. We're just going to get rid of that now. Okay, Wedding Announcement and Spell Pierce. I think that's the way. Maybe they try to play a Hallowed Haunting here. We Spell Pierce it. That would feel really good. Fight rigging. Spell pierce can only do 2. That's not the end of the world, though. Okay, here's a land. Here's an emperor.
You started this fight, but I'm going to. I am almost sad to see you go.
Hopefully that spell pierce will have a home at Hallowed Haunting now, because I don't think they're activating that fight rigging anytime soon. Hallowed Haunting would be the only thing that I'm really scared of. Dama of the West Tree. We could Void Rend that. Attack, draw a card. Still have him make disappear up. That seems good. Let's do that.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Filer of Vigor. Ooh, we're definitely countering that, big boy. Don't like that. How'd you get in there?
May your blade strike true.
Kai, we can cut down. Zeus's many journeys. You may play an additional land, gain 3 life, exile it, return under your control. Can't spell pierce it, really. Let's do this while this is on the stack, though. So if they're trying to play other enchantments, it makes them more expensive. Okay, underdog. Do we blitz? Probably not. Probably go like this.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Doesn't strike me as the type of deck that plays a sweeper. I could be wrong. I have been before, but I really doubt it. Stomper is fine. They're going to grab the land. They're going to be able to block with it. And then we grasp that away. Alright, cool. Good game. Got there. Got there with tokens. Okay, lands look pretty decent. We're going first. We can counter something early. Liliana's online turn 3 if we need her. So is Wedding Announcement. Seems good. We'll take it. Good game. Mono red. This is going to be kind of a toughie, I think. Alright. Let Phoenix Chick do its thing. We'll counter whatever's coming down here. Another Phoenix Chick. Sad to say, I think we have to counter that. Their whole deal is going to be to
When I win, your turn. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
we just can't let him attack with 3 or more creatures, basically. I'm going to get rid of Spell Pierce, because their burn's going to be so cheap that it's not even going to matter. They cast a Lightning Strike, it's like, well, they're going to be able to have 2 extra to pay, whatever. Puppeteer, huh? We block.
Wait, sorry, I'm not in. One of your friends has to leave.
Okay, we're all right taking 3 damage. Attack so we can draw the card. Draw 2 cards, actually. Interceptor is online. Phoenix Chick is not worth it. Okay, we take that. See if they have anything else to play. They don't. On the life linker, get rid of the land. Get rid of cut down, actually, too. And that. Set a stop before their combat. We're probably going to Infernal Grasp that Slasher. Probably. Rending Flame. 5 damage. If it's a spirit, deals 2 damage to that controller. Okay. Alright, got there. That was close, actually. I mean, it didn't seem that close, but if we didn't have all that removal and the counters and everything, I don't know. Mono red's quick. Alright, opponent's going first. Seen worse hands, I've seen better. We have a lot of interaction, which could be good. Let's find out. Statuette. When you sack a blood token, you may have it be a 3/3 vampire artifact with haste. Till end of turn. Okay. Let's go Raffine's Tower. We don't really have anything to do. Fable the Mirror Breaker. We spell pierce you, buddy. Okay, here comes Statuette, possibly. We'll take the 3. We want the cards off of our Wedding Announcement. Soken's on Smelter. Beginning of combat, you can pay 1 generic, sacrifice an artifact. If you do, create a 3/1 construct with haste. It ain't much, but let's try to let him replay that. What we don't want to see is, this is like Rakdos Anvil, so we don't want to see a Meat Hook come down right now. We want to make sure that we have Obscura Interceptor mana. Alright, cool. We are there. So we need Interceptor, really, because We can't spell pierce away a meat hook for 1 right now, or 2. So let's attack with everything. Let them block one of them. Draw 2 cards. Ooh, that's a good sign. They're looking for answers. They're going to spend their whole turn doing that. We'll take that. Only thing we want to do... Not really. Patience. Patience. Interceptor, mana. That's what we need right now. Fine. Meat Hook can't get us now, so we're safe to start interacting a little bit. Let's return... Let's return Statuette. Let's cut down you. Let's grasp away you. And we'll take 3. They can sack that and trade with the Statuette. See if we can drum up a land here. Let's hope they don't have any burn. If they have a meat hook, they can't use it at the end of their turn like that, so... Interceptor mana's up. Spell Pierce mana's up. Alright, got there. Ooh, that was close. Good game. So that's going to conclude the video for today. I'm super pumped about this deck. I think it's a great Esper mid-range build. If you like it, please hit that thumbs up for me. Consider subscribing. And I want to give a shout out to all the channel members. Thank you very much for the support. Taylor Belcher, Bruno, Eli K, Country Fried, Ben Garcia, and Benjamin Clay. Thank you all very much for your continued monthly support. Until next time, I hope you have the best of luck on the ladder, and I will see you then.